Alright, I have to put this in the fucking bathroom to cancel out the noise. Because Zoom doesn't give you fucking freedom of will. You can't just say words like, whatever. But basically, what I've just been talking about was that. So, let's see if this thing works again. What I was talking about was that, like, this mass adoption of this technology was because of China and, like, it affected us culturally. I had this other video, other video that I made, but I just don't think, like, it hit the. I thought it was dog shit. But, like, this one, I feel like accurately depicts it. Like, like, how basically, like, these third worlders, they adopt Western culture because of the push of Western media in their freaking countries. Like Lebanon, like, there's, like, a couple movies, like, play on TV, and, like, freaking, they try to act like French people, and they have some sort of, like, I don't know if gay marriage is passed, but, like, people are more openly gay over there. So, like, these third worlders get inspired by the culture. But I wonder, like, with the Chinese tech, have it affect our minds? And of course, I know the Western algorithm affects the minds, but, like, was it based off of the Chinese algorithm, the ancient algorithm, or something like that? And I know the Yahoo, whatever, the blue people, the Zion people, fucking, they be fucking, um, adopting their culture onto the Western and Eastern, but, like, you still have freedom of will, but this Chinese shit won't give you freedom of will. Like, what was it? Aristotle or Homer said this. Like, there's some truth. Like, the Chinese are smart, but they are slaves. And this is not supremacy talk. And, like, freaking, like, with the Europeans, you said they're stupid, but they're free, or something like that. It's one of the either two, whatever. I know they're in elites and trying to influence people, but, like, there's some truth in what they talk about. That's why they keep on being brought up once in a while. They have some sort of truth in their they whatever, in their statements. But like, I know that there's some Asians that have freedom. Well, I'm not saying they don't, but, like, the culture is just basically doesn't inspire freedom of will. It doesn't inspire flame in them. Like, it just be compliant, wear a mask, and fucking do all that shit. Like, you see that in Chinese culture all the time, right? And how Western culture, like, adopted with Chinese culture with that. And we see the mass influence through this tech now, like with TikTok. Like, basically taking our free will to look up something. Like, it's mostly the videos are brought up to you. You don't choose the video as much. It's not as promoted like on YouTube. Like, you can choose the video. And I know they make it addicting on YouTube, but you still have freedom of will to not choose it. But on TikTok, it doesn't promote freedom of will. It's just brought to you like television. Just automatically. So it's kind of like Pluto TV. Like, you have free demand or whatever, VODs or whatever. That's the modern term of it. But they just show, they mostly promote the shit that automatically plays. But fucking A, like, I'm just pissed off. Like, this fucking system took away $600 fucking dollars, more than that. 600 something. Away from me. Like, I'm just fucking pissed off. So, like, I just been thinking about this shit, like, yeah, you just can't just, like, you have to put in this bank shit. But you can't easily take it out, like, they limit you. If you take out more money out of your fucking bank account, like, they fucking, like, will do shit to you. So, like, the government will find it suspicious or something. Like, all this culture of, like, having government involved just takes away freedom of will. And we see it with the technology of basically the Chinese, like, the red note. Like, they showed nothing but the positivity culture, toxic positivity or whatever. But you don't see the 1%, the 99% of what Chinese culture is or some shit. People barely living. But they are compliant. And they deal with this bullshit. And I'm just tired of dealing with this bullshit culture. I wish there was a true government for the people, where they just leave you alone and just, it's mostly anarchy, something like that, like some sort of anarchy. That would be better. Just leave me the fuck alone. I have my own bullshit to deal with. But with also, like, the Chinese movies and the fucking games, like, are doing so much more better than the Western shit. And I'm not Western. I'm fucking Arab. A dirty fucking Arab. I do have some German in me, but I'm mostly Arab. But yeah. So, I'm a fucking dirty Arab. But we see with the soft power, it's influencing the youth and whatever, maybe like the millennials, to be like, oh, China conquer me. So, like, I just feel like California, like, is just going to get Chinese-nized. Like, the Chinese are already taking up major positions in government, in tech, and now culture. There can be an ultimate fucking propaganda shit for them to just swoop in and just be like, make everything this, whatever, this, it's not going to be as communist, it's going to be something else. It's that, Great Reset. So it's going to be even worse than communism. So yeah. So when that happens, I'm just going to fucking die. Okay. But softly.